I live with my mother and younger brother. My parents are divorced and I no longer see my father. We lived in an apartment on the 20th floor. I was 8 years old then, and my mother and brother went out on their own business, which is why I was often left alone at home. By this time, I had adapted to living alone, and the fact that I was alone in the apartment did not scare me. But there was one moment. My aunt with her daughter, 15 years old, and son, 12 years old, asked to move in with us, since their apartment was taken away from them due to debts. My family took them in, and we began to live together. One day, my aunt's eldest daughter wanted to summon some spirit that she saw on the internet. I thought something like Chucky, the Queen of Spades. But no. She prepared a piece of paper with a pencil on top of another to twist, and there were yes or no answers. After we had fun, we threw away this piece of paper and did not remember it anymore. But when I began to stay alone at home, I began to hear some rustling, crashing, and heavy objects were constantly falling. I was very scared, but I did not tell anyone because they would not believe me and considered me crazy. Another morning, when everyone sat down to breakfast, my aunt began to behave strangely. She was constantly moving, looking around, and there was unimaginable horror on her face. It turned out that everyone ate first and left, and I remained with my aunt in the kitchen. At one point, she asks, "Did you see him too?" Component placement. I was surprised and thought, here's my chance to tell everything that was going on in my soul. After I told her, she was horrified, and the next week she moved with her children to some dorm. I told my mother everything, and surprisingly, she also believed me and we sold this apartment, moving out.